Ayan, so we started. Good morning everyone. Share ko lang yung post. Share ko lang ang link sa mga tao. Ayan. Ayan, so we started. Good morning everyone. Share ko lang yung post. Share to. Excuse me. Yan, okay na pala ang boses ko. Medyo nahirapan ako sa boses ko last week because I'm not a sound engineer. Kakaset up ko lang ng mga studio. So, had to research about it, how to fix my voice. And, ngayon, okay na. Alright, so let me go to you guys. Ayun. Good morning. Yan. So yan, nandito na si Daniel. Good morning. Jonas, good morning. Yan, and may question agad si Jonas. MRC and Meg. Right. Ganda na opener si Jonas eh. Sige, susulat ko yan. MRC at Meg. And I hope you've already seen my official website. And I'm gonna share to you my official website. Yeah, this is my official website. What you're seeing on your screen right now. Good morning, guys. Good morning, respect. Redspect. Yan, Redspect. So this is my official website, Lloyd Bazar-ff101.com. You can visit my updates there. Dito nyo mahanap ang mga, what do you call this? Anong tawag dyan? Mga updates ko, mga news, nakikita ko mga relevant. My daily recommendations will be here, right? Yan, makikita yun dyan sa screen nyo. So, welcome to my website. Pwede nyo follow so that you'll be updated sa mga pinopost ko. Yan. Yan, link is there, lloydbazar-ff101.com. Yan, I'll post it here too. -ff101.com. Yan, yun yung website ko. Right. So at least if hindi nyo ko matutulungan sa sponsorships, you can go to the website and then tapos yan, click lang kayo sa mga advertisement dyan. Nakakatulong yan sa akin. Right. So, yan. 28 na tayo ngayon. Right. We have 29 watching. Let's wait for 2 minutes more before we officially start. Yan. Sino pa yung mga andito? Can you tell me who you are and let me know where you're from para mag-greet ko rin kayo while waiting for the others. Ayan, si Jerome, yun. Good morning. Watching from Saudi Arabia. Ayun, mga kapatid nating OFWs. Ayan, nga pala, sa mga OFWs, I know you have money stacked there, mga naipon nyo. Naglabas ang government ng, tawag dyan, treasury fund, bonds, di ba? If you want a safe place to keep your money aside from stock exchange, pwede kayong bumili nung, what do you call this? Yung treasury bonds. I don't know how it works with OFWs, pero siguro ang mas ma-recommend ko sa mga OFWs, especially, hindi lang mga OFWs, kahit yung mga kapatid natin na andito naman. If may pag-ibig kayo, check out Pag-ibig MP2 program. It's a very good program. You can start saving with them with at least 500 pesos lang kada buwan. Right? 500 pesos every month. You'll be locked in for 5 years. Pero ang annual interest niya will range from 5% to 7% depending on the gains that they get. But Pag-ibig is very strong right now. Ang daming bumibili ng mga bahay using Pag-ibig. So for sure, malaki ang interest niyan. Right? Ang kagandahan niyan is after 5 years, pwede mo i-continue. If you want to use it as your retirement plan, you can. Pagpatuloy nyo lang yan, 500 or if you can, 1,000. It's up to you how much you put in a month. And tutubo yan annually. Right? Good morning. Good morning, George Benitez from Baguio. Very good. How about sa SSS Flexi Fund? Is it a good investment? Babasahin ko pa yung SSS Flexi Fund, okay? As of the moment, yung pag-ibig kasing kinukuha ko kasi so far, for me, the gains are very good. Right? Babasahin ko about SSS, yun yung question ni Jerome. I'll make sure to answer you tomorrow, Jerome. I'll take note of that. I-note ko nga lang yan. Taka lang ha. Jerome, SSS Flexi Fund. Yan, SSS Flexi Fund. It's, yan guys, I will always teach you, Financial Freedom 101 is not just about stocks. I always share what opportunities there is to invest because I believe that you won't get rich by just saving. Yet, tawag dyan, yayaman ka if you know how to invest. Right? Ganito yan eh. If you are not earning while you are sleeping, then expect to work until you die. Right? So, investing, it makes you earn money while sleeping. So, you have to invest. Kung ayaw nyo tumanda kayo na nagtatrabaho. Anyways, yes. So, let's start ahead. Alright. So, we have 54 watching. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Grind. So, first up, yung recommendations ko for today. I'm gonna talk about PSEI first. So, ang maapektuhan nito talaga is mga investors natin, mga kapatid natin, mga investors. So, yan, yung sa website ko, I always talk about what happened to the PSEI. Last Friday, it did a good run. Let me pull that up lang. Dito tayo, para mas malaki. Sa Instagram's charting, sorry about that. Yan, PSEI. I'll go to PSEI. Right, so PSEI made a good solid green mark last Friday, right? It can be a recovery, but I don't think so because this climb is padded with a very low volume. I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah. Malaki nga siya na green. Kaso nga lang, look at the volume compared to Thursday. Thursday was a clear bounce. Friday can be a good recovery, pero net selling pa rin natin. Ang dami pa rin ng selling ng mga foreigners. So, I use that. Yan ang ginagamit ko ngayon as basis kung nag-reversal na. If mas maraming pumapasok na pera, that's the reversal. So, ngayon, the net selling is still at around, kano ba net selling? Pinost ko yun eh. Ayan, 2.3 billion for this week, which is still, still alarming. Kahit na the chart is showing a recovery, malaki pa rin ang sellers for this week. So, I still can't consider the green move ng PSEI as a reversal. So, with that said, mga investors natin, mga kapatid, stay on sidelines, tabi-tabi muna kayo, wag muna kayong pumasok. Right? If you really wanna get in, doon na lang kayo sa mga solid na stocks talaga, like SMPH, Ayala, yan, Aboitiz, yung mga ganun lang muna ang investan nyo. If you really wanna invest now. Right? So, sidelines lang muna. And ang nabubuhay ngayon sa market are the traders. Not all the traders. Ang mga nabubuhay is ang mga galing lang na traders. Ang mga hindi marunong mag-trade na nagte-trade, ipit. Right? So, mahirap talaga ang market, especially if it's bearish kasi maliit ang perang pumapasok, hindi talaga umaakit ang mga stocks. Only the traders are doing good. Right? So, my recommendation, number 1, MPI. Right? Tawagin natin si MPI. MPI, let's go to the chart of MPI. Ayan, ang ganda. Laki ng volume, very good volumes for the past 2 days. And this is a higher low. So, meaning, this is a bounce right here. Alright? Medyo sharp yung bagbabagsak niya. But look at that. Let's plot our support and resistance. Meron tayong support dito, meron tayong resistance dito. That's it. Right? So, pwede tayong umakyat ng ganyan kalaki. Malaki ang chance nating manalo, malaki ay papanalo pa natin. It's around 15% ang possibility na chance, ang possibility na ng panalo natin. And plus, MPI is backed up with very good numbers right there. Revenue, first quarter, 36%. Year-end, 13%. So, this is looking good right here. Yan. Sana nakasakay kayo sa reversal. I recommended that reversal right there. And then, bumalik na siya. So, hopefully, this one right here is the uptrend already, right? Pero at least, reversal na siya. Mas mataas na siya na low. But again, no guarantees, guys, ha? Yun, disclaimer ko lang, mga recommendations ko dito have no guarantees. Right, so I'll go to my next recommendation before we go to your questions. DMC, number 2. Still sitting at resistance. I hope nakita niyo yung website ko. Andun yung mga full details din naman ng mga recommendation ko eh. So, still sitting at resistance. Yan. And it's a higher low. Yan. DMC. I've been recommending DMC right here. Yan. May support na kasi siya. Umakyat na siya. Bumaba ng konti at support it bounce. Sana nahuli natin yan. That's the best entry point right there. But right now, it's sitting at its resistance 1. Right? So, this might break out. Kasi wala nung Friday profit-taking day. Walang ganong volume. Wait for it to do a breakout before kayo pumasok. Kasi pag pumasok kayo dyan, ang support is andito. Right? Yan yung mga nafo-FOMO. Right? Pag pumasok kayo dyan, kaagad, pwede yung bumagsak ka sa resistance yan and you'll lose around 8%. So, wait for it to do a breakout. If you wanna be safe, wait for it at end of the day. Right? End of the day, if na-hold niyo yung breakout niya, pumasok kayo. Sana naman at the end of the day, hindi gaano mataas naman. Right? But yes, at the end of the day, that would be the best entry for conservative people. Kung kailangan nyo ng confirmation, wait for the end of the day. Sa mga aggressive ones, pag nag-breakout to, you can enter. Just use this resistance right here as your support. Cut loss below dyan kasi malayo-layo pang bagsak niyan if ever mag-fail yan. Right? That is how you play stocks. That is how you play trading, especially position trading. Right? Pwesto-pwesto lang, then labas lang pag hindi nag-work. And then once it wins naman, malaki naman panalo nyo. That's how trading works. Just be patient to look for the proper positions. Right, so before I continue with my recommendations, I'll go to your questions and your greetings. Good morning, Marissa from Pampanga. San Fernando, Pampanga, right. Jerome Villahermosa. Yan, SSS George. Mark Nuesa, good morning. Right, Straw Hat, good morning. Sa Saudi, yan. Masugid natin taga-subaybay. Nahirapan pa rin ako mag-Tagalog. Ang dami nagko-comment kasi na mag-Tagalog na ako. So, I'm doing my best. So, imimix ko lang muna ngayon. Right, Rene Ibarola, good morning. From Calamba, very good. Michael, good morning, sir. Thoughts on MRC? Yun, very good questions. Right, MRC, yan, idagdag yan. Yan, meron akong questions na what we call this, na naipon na. Vita, Bloom, MRC, and Meg. Etong 4 muna. This is from the Discord group. Nga pala, the Discord group, if you're not yet part of the Discord group, it's a very healthy community. Traders there na live andoon. Doon sila nagchat-chat. Whenever there is any, what they call this, whenever there is question live, andito. I'm gonna post the, i-comment ko yung invitation link. Right? So, you can get in. Alright, i-ano ko lang, yung no limit na link. Right. So, guys, yan, i-comment ko ha. Yan. That's the Discord group. Download Discord first. The people here are gonna help you. Kasi I'm not here all the time. There are traders there who are good also and who are sharing their ideas, especially intraday trading. Right? So, yan. You join our group. Malaking tulong sa inyo yan, especially if you're a newbie. Nga pala, before I go to the questions, yan, little thank you sa mga sponsors natin. If you wanna help me out, yan, if you wanna help me out, on your screen right there, yan, sa mga nakikita nyo screen ngayon, there is a sponsor button there. If you wanna sponsor my cause, please do that. It will go long way yung mga donations nyo. If you can't afford the sponsor, pwede namang eto, super chat button. You can donate for a bit, for a little bit para makatulong din naman. Anyways, yan. Also, one more thing, eToro. This is the advertising you're seeing on my website. Lean back while you automatically copy trade from the best traders. Yes, I'm checking the stats of everyone who has opened an account under my link. Yan, and as of the moment, nasa $1,000 na ang na-earn ng mga tao na gumagawa ng nasa eToro, and they were just copy trading, right, doing nothing. So, if you do not have time to trade, let the best traders do the trade for you. Alright, that's how copy trading works. Just click on this, just click on the advertising right here, and then you'll be directly directed to the copy trading video. Then use my link, please. If you want to help me out, also use my link to create an account, and that will help me also. Then naman, right? This is an extra avenue. I've been doing this too. It's an extra avenue for you to earn. Yung eToro ko, I put money in there. I've already gained 2% for this month lang. Right, so going to your questions. Yan, sa Discord question kanina was Vita. Right, let's pull up Vita. Vita, right here, Vita. Yan, so si Vita is at support. Yan, right there. Ito yung sinasabi ko, nag-reversal siya, wait for it to stabilize. And this was already asked last week. Right, this is the reversal sign I always wait for. Right, and this is this reversal. After that, I'm gonna wait for it to stabilize. And it stabilized right here. This is a good position. Right? Kasi, why good position? There is that holding strongly at the support, and your risk, yeah, you can cut loss around 5% if ever this fails. You can bargain for a bit para mas lumiit ang basta para mas lumiit ang what you call this, ang risk ninyo, right? So bargain a bit. Vita is looking good. It's at a good position, but be careful. Look at this. This is a higher low. So baka downtrend ito. But nabe-break niya naman eh. So most probably this is still gonna do sideways before really going up. So if you wanna get in, yan, bargain lang ng konti. Anyway, stable pa naman yung position niya. Right? Just in case na umakyat, maganda ang position nyo. If it goes down, then just cut loss. Ganyan lang naman talaga ang ang what they call this. Ganyan lang naman talaga ang trading eh. Yun nga sabi ni Sir Tony Herbosa, yan. Be water, adjust accordingly. If may gagalaw dyan, kung ano ang galaw niya, adjust accordingly. Right? Pag bumagsak yan, then just cut loss. Ganyan lang talaga ang trading. So that's for Vita. Right, next is Bloom. Ayan, bumagsak si Bloom last Friday. I recommended this, kaso nga lang bumagsak. And, right now, it's at 10.36. Right, yung support niya naman, na break niya, it's at its current support again. It's a new support right here. It's at its support area. Wait for it to do a reversal sign lang muna. This is a very sharp drop, so wag na muna. Right? If you are already in, yan, ito, ituturo ko sa inyo guys before you get in a stock, you have to be very clear if you are in it for investing or you're in it to trade. Right? So, if you're in it for investing, tas bumagsak yan, look at what is causing the downfall. Right? Ano ang dahilan bakit bumabagsak siya? Right? Is it, dalawa lang yan eh. Is it market sentiments or is it bad company performance? So, anong gagawin mo? If you're an investor, especially if it's going down because of market sentiments, then what you do is just buy more, right? Kasi aakit naman yan kasi maganda ang kumpanya. And look at this one right here. It did rise, right? It's just that the market is bearish kaya bumabagsak. So, clearly, this is just market sentiment. So, anytime soon, this is gonna go up when the market recovers. So, just buy more when the market recovers. That's your best action, especially if you're an investor. Now, if you are a trader, dapat at this level pa lang right here, kung dito ka pumasok, tas bumagsak yan, nag-cut loss ka na. Right? Now, as an investor, pangalawang reason bakit babagsak ang isang presyo is bad company performance. If it's bad earnings or pangit ang management or any bad news that's causing it to drop, then get out. Right? That's the best action to do. Get out. Now, kung wala kang pera, das maganda naman ang kumpanya, and you're in it for investing and long term, just hold lang muna and don't do anything. Right? Kay Bloom, right now it's at its new support right here. Hopefully it bounces, but yan, wag na muna, wait for the confirmation. Titingnan ko ito at the end of the day what happens to Bloom. Alright? So, yan, that's for Bloom. Next is MRC, yan. Question na marami din, MRC. Maraming nakaabang kay MRC eh. So, right here, MRC, Sorry about that. MRC stabilizing at this area. This is the bounce right here. That's a higher low. So, yes, it's stabilizing at an uptrend. Kaso nga lang, most probably this is still gonna do sideways. If you want to position now, pwede. Don't expect to earn right away in the day. Right? It takes time for stocks like this to move. Right? Especially pag ganito, pag nasa support pa, ilang mga araw pa yan magbe-build up before really going up. One moment, please. That's for MRC. You can position now. Maganda yung position niya. It's already at this solid support right here. Good find. Yan. So, the volume is very low. So, medyo shaky siya. Right? So, higher low, it's a good sign. Not really fond of MRC. Yan, tingnan nyo, bakit hindi? Because of these negative earnings. Kaso nga lang, yes, even the market is down, it's still growing up or going up. So, that's a good sign. If you really like MRC, then this is a good area to get into. You can bargain for a bit para mas maliit pa ang risk ninyo. But if you will really ask me, I'd rather not go for MRC. Yan, kahit na nagtatrade ako, I use fundamentals pa rin. And these fundamentals are not looking good for me. Yan. Meg. Yan, isa sa question natin si Meg. Mega World. Right? Mega World did a breakout. That's good. Even on a bearish market, it did a breakout. Kaso the volume is very low. But at least, that's still a breakout that held. Right? There's another major resistance. It's still at the major resistance as of the moment. But usually for moves like this, ito yung tinuturo ko sa inyo lagi. If you taga-subaybay kayo sa akin, I don't like chasing it above. Pag nag-Bollinger Band trigger yan, I wait for it at MA20 and look at that bounce right here. There's another one right here, MA20, right there. That's a very good bounce. So we missed the train. If gusto nyo pang humabol, wag muna. There's a resistance right there, resistance area yan. So baka mahirapan. Kaya look at this, last Friday, maliit na volume niya kasi hirap na siya umakyat. But if it does break out, wait for the end of the day and get in, right? Because that's a breakout naman. You can always use that resistance, this new resistance right here as your support. So, pag nag-fail naman yan, pwede naman kayo mag-cut loss. But I'd rather wait for it at MA20. At least, mas maganda ang position ko if it's at MA20. Right? That's for Meg. Yan. Tingnan ko pa yung mga questions ninyo. Right. Again, guys, you can always use this super chat button to become a sponsor or click there to help me with my cause, helping other Filipinos, especially the newbies. Right. So, ano pa questions? Sir Lloyd from Straw Hat. Yan. Jonas. Yan. Make your money work for you. Tama ka, Jonas. Right. From Calamba, si Renee. Good morning. Your thoughts on MRC? From Michael Abellano. We already answered that. Yan. From Eman James. IMI, sir. Right. Tingnan natin si IMI. Before I go back to my recommendations. Sige, last question muna ito. Tapos balik tayo sa mga questions later. IMI. Nagloloko si PC. IMI. Yun. Very good consolidation at this area. It's forming a rounded bottom. Ang ganda niyan. It's a rounded bottom right there. This is a very good position. Very good find, diba? Kaso nga lang wala pang volume. You can wait for confirmation. But this is a good position right here. Support na yun eh. I wanna plot the support right here. Support na yun eh. Late na risk mo. If you wanna do this, then good. IMI is a very good company. It's backed up by Ayala. Kaso nga lang quarter 1 earnings nila medyo negative. But annually naman, it's good. This is a higher support. So, that's a good sign. Right? So, antayin nyo lang ito. Right? If you wanna wait for I would wait for a confirmation just to be safe. But this position, because of their support, that's a very solid support. It's been hit for how many days? I can get in. Anyways, if it fails, I can always cut losses. Right. So, Chris F18, I already discussed about MPI. Yun yung number 1 recommendation ko today. Please check my website also. Number 1 recommendation ko si MPI. That's a very good position kay MPI. So, don't worry about that. Ano ba yan? Sige, I'm gonna go back to my recommendations. Alright, right here, MPI. si DMC, number 2, right? Next one is GSMI, right? It's backed by its superb quarter 1 earnings and annual earnings then, right? GSMI started to rally and did a breakout. That resistance is your entry point. Let's go to I hope you already know how to deal with breakouts. Breakouts tuloy na na type ko. I hope you already know how to deal with breakouts, right? If you don't know yet, I have a video in my YouTube channel. Yeah, please subscribe to my channel para ma-update kayo if ever something comes up. If you don't know how to deal with breakouts, I have a video about breakouts. Tinuturo ko dyan paano niyo i-handle ang breakouts. So right now, nag-breakout si GSMI. From here, it's resistance for how many days? Next resistance niya was here. It still broke out. Right there. Let's compute your risk. If you enter now kay GSMI, that's a very good risk right there. You can cut loss at 3%. You can use MA20, pero medyo malayo na MA20. Right? It's either it's gonna hold the breakout, pwede kayo pumasok dyan, or wait for it at MA20. Right? Yan yung dalawang entry points natin. Right now, it's on a breakout. Kaso nga lang, I hate breakouts in this kind of market. Right? You know why. It's a bearish market. Hindi nag-hold lagi ang breakouts. Maliit ang chance ng breakout na mag-hold, especially in this kind of market. But if you believe in GSMI, it's backed up by its very good news. Ang laki ng quarter 1 earnings nila. It almost doubled its its earnings last 4th quarter nila. So that's a good sign right there. So if you believe in GSMI, that's a good entry point. GSMI is a solid company. Look at that growth right there. Kaso nga lang, when the market became bearish, bumagsak na siya. Right? So medyo mahina ang audio. Let me see. Not sure. Let me double check. Bakit mahina ang audio? Mahina ba ang audio? It's strong on my end. Carlito, can anyone comment if mahina ba ang audio aside from Carlito? Just to check. Baka si Carlito lang may problema. Alright. Sir from UAE, Balgam Boys. Shout out. Right. Hello, Balgam Boys. Ba't Balgam? I don't know what Balgam is. Primex, yan. Isa sa mga question natin, Primex. Arnold from Oman, very good. HJ Calves from Santa Rosa, very good. Good morning. Rick Tolorio, how about Vita and MPI? Vita, I discussed it earlier. MPI, nasabi ko na rin. Good morning, Ted. Good morning, Maestro, sabi niya. Good morning, Ted. Marigold, yan. What's your thought on VLL, when to sell? Yan, VLL is one of my recommendations. Marigold, I did post that on my website. If you don't know my website yet, please visit it. Yan. And dyan yung mga updates ko. I did mention VLL. Anyways, I'm gonna be discussing about VLL din naman ngayon. So don't worry. So, any other questions? Right, okay naman ang audio. LR. Ireneo from LR. Right, okay naman ang audio. So, I think the problem was with sino nga ba yun? Si Carlito? Si Carlito ba yun? Yan. Si Carlito ang may issue lang sa audio. Right, so, LR. Very good question. LR. I'm gonna put that out. Let's check LR. Nag-downtrend eh. Right now, wala pang signs of reversal. Broke its support right here. Right, so pero nag-recover naman siya. Open good the past 2 days. But still closed below. So baka bumagsak pa ito to its support right here. Right? So not looking good as of the moment. I trade what I see. Right? Pag tingin ko sa chart, it's not looking good, then I adjust accordingly. Right? So wag na kayo maghaka-haka or anything. Just do it accordingly. Then when the reversal happens, doon na kayo pumasok. Always trade what you see on the chart. Right? Excuse me. Right, so let's continue. Yan yung kay LR. ATN from Emerson Gallon. I hope I've answered your question, Ireneo. ATN from Emerson. Uy, ATN, may support na naman. Kaso nga lang, these are lower highs. So, baka nag-downtrend na ito. Diba? These are lower highs, guys. Alright, so it's at MA20 right now. Support is holding good. Meron siyang triangle dito. If you know this pattern, the entry point is when it breaks out the triangle. So, antayin nyo lang muna. If you want to, that's one of the entry points, a breakout right here. And then, there's another entry point at the support. If you want to get in at support, para kung mag-breakout man yan, you're already at a good position. But this support right here, this held for 2 days. Ang ganda niyan. And look at that. On the third day, nung Friday, umakyat na siya. So, this support did good. Right? So, if it goes back to the support and then bounces, then that's our entry point. If ngayon, mag-open yan dyan at bumagsak yan, and then nag-bounce sa support, that's how you enter. Huwag kayong papasok kaagad. Right? So, that's for ATN. Right. My Taiwan's Diary, magpalit ka ng speaker, Carlito eh. Headset can do. Right. SPC from Ralph Manlapig. Right. Ralph Manlapig. Ralph tuloy. SPC. Ayan, MA20. Look at this right here. Ito yung sinasabi ko lagi. Whenever it triggers the Bollinger Band, if hindi nagtuloy-tuloy yan, I will wait for it at MA20. And look at that. At MA20, it did break MA20 for a bit nung Friday, but did bounce. Kaso nga lang doji siya. So, it's not really clear. I will still use MA20 as my support if I want to get in. Right? If papasok ako niyan, I'll use my MA20 as my support. So, if in case it breaks MA20, I'll just cut loss because whenever MA20 is broken, usually the direction changes. Right? So, SPC yan. Carlito, nasa biyahe. Kaya pala nasa biyahe. Kaya nawawala siguro ang signal. Right? Jimmy Ligaspi, okay naman audio. Ted, today's PXP disclosure, any effect? Yeah. Ted, can you give me a disclosure of PXP ngayon? Ang last update ko kasi kay PXP is about them very positive with the China deal. So, most probably, it's gonna be affecting that. I don't know that the news today. I haven't read it. So, maybe we can talk about it today. Or you can summarize it to me kung ano yung disclosure today. Jin, Primex, sir. Ayan, si Primex na maraming naipit kasi hindi nag-cut loss ang mga tao. Right, so Primex showing solid support, but it's still you're still looking at a solid downtrend right here. So, I'd rather not get in muna. This is still consolidating kasi, yun na nga, whenever there's an exaggeration of a movement, this is an exaggerated movement right here. There's always that correction. It's either gonna bounce back to its original downtrend. I use that at MA20 right there. Or, it's gonna consolidate back to MA20, to its original downtrend. So, MA20, ang basehan natin. Wait for it to break MA20. If ma-break niya MA20, then that means that most probably na-break niya na yung downtrend niya. But as of the moment, this is very risky. You're looking at a downtrend. Yes, there is support there, pero huwag kayo paloko dyan. Downtrend ang tingnan nyo. Right? So, that's for Primex Gin. Yan. Day, Arceo, Dayo, Arceo. RLC. Yan, RLC. I don't know. Ganda kasi RLC ng movement eh. Nung Friday nga lang, bumagsak siya. Right, so, RLC, ito na. Bollinger Band triggered. Wait for it to do a support for your entry again. This is definitely on an uptrend. Right there, kahit na bearish yung market. So, your entry point is around this area. But, wait for it to bounce. Ha? Antayin nyo yung bounce. Hindi yung pagbabagsak. Uy, malapit na sa support. Pasok na ako. No. Wait for it to bounce. Right? So, RLC, wait for it to bounce. Right? Emerson, you're welcome. Respect to go or pick or sell. Before I go back to your questions, let me go back to my recommendations. Ayan. So, GSMI. Right? VLL. Ito yung question kanina. VLL. A recommendation kay VLL, range trade. For this is consolidating between 6.3 and 7.0. Yan, nagtatanong ka ngayon, when is the best time to sell VLL? It's the best time to sell VLL. Because it's doing sideways. May malakas na resistance yan dyan. Let me pull up the full, what do you call this? The full chart right here. May malakas yan na resistance right there. That area. So this is already hit twice. Last Friday when it was hit, it did go down before recovering. I mean, opened here, go down, and then stopped at its resistance. Pwede siyang mag-breakout today. There's a chance that this will break out, but volume is much more lower. So, ingat lang. If ever this fails, then benta ka na kasi malayo-layo pa yung support niya right here. Right? So, that's to answer when is the best time to sell VLL. If it fails, right, pag bumagsak yan, benta mo na. Right? Good job on getting in though. Right, so next is sa mga recommendations ko, CLC. Right, si CLC, right here, let's pull up CLC. Right here, CLC has a support right there. Alright, there we go. So, CLC may support na. Kaso nga lang, this was on a downtrend, but this support is very solid. Right? Kaso nga lang, wala pang volume, but CLC is doing very well. Look at these numbers. Right? So, right now, it's still consolidating. Wait for it to go support. Hindi pa ito gaano ano eh. This is not a significant move for CLC. So, wait for it to do a pullback for a bit. Best entry point is near the support. Right. You're welcome, Marie. Yan. Question in red spec. Tugo or Picor? Si Tugo or Picor? Na pumipili ka kay Tugo. Yan. Tugo has very good earnings, di ba? Right. 115%. Right. Tugo was on a downtrend, but right now is consolidating right there. So, this is a solid support already. This is a good area, support area right here. So, if you want to get in, lapit ka sa support. But right now, it's still, Bollinger Band is still getting constricted. Let's look at the range right here from the support to resistance, 6%. Right, wait for it to stabilize for a bit more before ka pumasok. Right, support is the best area to get into as of the, for now. Right, if you want to get into go. But that support is very solid. These are good numbers right here. Q1, after no adjustments nila, it did well. Yan, Carlito, Rockwell natin. Kamusta? Si Rockwell, di ba? I announced Rockwell na meron silang lalabas na news for projects. But somehow it's still consolidating naman eh. It's still consolidating. So, when I announced the news, dito lang siya, umakyat na siya. And then, nag-consolidate siya back to MA20. Resistance is right there. So, wag mo muna. Antayin nyo na lang ang breakout nito. Or if it goes back to support. Right? The news somehow did not affect much. Pero it's a good investment news. Right? Number one news nila is they are gonna be acquiring more lands for future developments. So, in the future, for sure, they're still gonna grow. Rockwell's a good company to invest in. Right? Quarter 1 earnings yan, and then sir, when do you cut loss? End of the day ba? Marlian to. Depende yan. If you're an intraday trader, you cut loss within the day. Right? Kasi yan na yun. Even in swing trader ka, as long as you're a trader, na-hit na ang cut loss mo, then just cut your losses. Right? Dapat kasi at your entry pa lang, planado mo na ang cut loss mo eh. If it hits that price, you have to sell automatically regardless of what will happen in the future. If it bounces, then just get back in. If not, then okay na kasi na cut mo na. Don't cut loss end of the day. Cut loss when the price is hit. Right? Don Villanueva, your thoughts on EMP? Let's pull up EMP. And we still have around 15 minutes more to go. Tapos tayo mga 9-10 siguro, so that you have time for the market today. Right? EMP, very good. Very constricted. Didn't see this. Very good find, Mar. Hindi si Mar pala, si Day. Hindi. Don Villanueva, look at this right here. This is very constricted, but it kept touching the upper band and then going down. So, bumabelo pa siya. Right? I'd rather wait for it to really close above the Bollinger Band. Anyways, yung risk mo napakaliit lang. Look at that. This is a very solid position right now. Maliit lang ang risk nyo. Even if you enter at the Bollinger Band trigger, negative 1% lang ang risk ninyo. This is a very solid position right here. Yan, Emperador. Tingnan nyo yan. Right? Very good. Backed by good earnings. Very good. Kaso nga lang last year, pangit. But this is a very solid support right here. Ang ganda ng position. Very low risk. and it's very stable as of the moment. Good find, Day. Good job, good job. Right. Carlito, thanks for the great help. Yan. You're welcome, Carlito. And Costco. Yan, Day. Costco. Alright, Costco. There it is. That's the reversal we're waiting for. Most probably, this is still gonna stabilize for a bit. But at least we know that this downtrend has stopped already. Yan. And then, actually, meron na palang reversal sign dito. This is the stability point. So, most probably, this is already gonna go up. So, pag nag-breakout yan, that's a good entry point. Pwede kayo mag-cut loss below that MA20. Right? So, Costco, this is a good sign. Dalawang beses siya nag-reversal signs. Ito yung sinasabi ko lagi. This is an engulfing right here. Engulfing pattern. And then, it will stabilize for a bit. And then, nag-stabilize nga siya dito. It made a new support right here. And then, lakas ng gain niya after that. Entry point, breakout na lang. Kasi mahirap na habulin to. And I don't think this is gonna go back to support anymore. So, Costco, wait for that breakout. Right? Again, guys, advertise mo na ako. If you don't have time to trade, but you have the money to invest, mag-invest lang kayo. And one of the best way to invest is let the good traders do it for you. eToro lets you trade by copying from the best traders para sitting pretty na lang kayo. Expect around 2% to 3% average a month. Minsan umaabot ng 6 but there are months na natatalo naman. So, by average, nasa 2 to 3% na lang yan. But still, that's big earnings in a month. If you don't have time to trade, if you don't know how to trade, don't force trading because that's how you will lose. Let the good traders do the trade for you. And eToro, because PSE is bearish, eToro can trade sa US markets, commodities and forex, even Bitcoin. So mga traders dyan, pwedeng pumili ng napakaraming market para tumubo talaga ang pera. Right? If any market is bearish, they're just gonna choose a different market. So most probably, your money is gonna grow with them. So please click this link right here. Yan, use my link please. If you wanna help me, use my link to create your account. Also, if you want to help my cause, please sponsor and use the super chat. If you have any question, you can use the super chat. Right, so going back to my recommendations. Ayan. CLC is last of my recommendations. Meron akong sell recommendations. Sell nyo si Metrobank at MAC. Right? Sell niya sila. Sell Metrobank and MAC. Why? I'm gonna teach you why I see selling it. MBT. Right here. Right, it broke its major support right here. The next major support is malayo-layo pa. It's right here. Malayo-layo pa. So, baka bumagsak pa yan sa support niya. Right, so sell na muna si MBT and wait for it to do a solid bounce. Right, next is, yun. Jonas did question si MBT. I just answered it. Just sell your MBT. Right, malayo-layo pa next na support. MBT, tsaka sino nga ba yan? MAC. Right, MAC, it's showing bearish signs at its resistance right there. So, baka bumagsak na yan. Just sell it. Right? Look at these selling pressure right here. So, that's a bad sign. Benta nyo na lang muna si MAC ninyo. Alright, any questions? Others? Arnold, Poopy, and BPI. Right? Poopy and BPI. Right? My Taiwan's Diary is asking about BPI. Kailangan naubos ang boses ko. This is not easy. Right. Yan. BPI. Sideways. Right there. This is the support. Yan. Look at this. The reversal right here. This is a reversal right here. Engulfing yan a pattern. And it's stabilized. Still stabilizing. Right now, tapos na yung downturn niya. Sideways na siya. Bollinger Band is constricted. Right? So, meaning stable na siya. And best entry point is either a breakout or the support right here. Abangan niyo yan sa support si BPI. Maganda yung position niya. Sideways na siya. And anytime soon, when the market goes up, this will go up. And Arnold, Poopy. Ayan. Poopy. Consolidating, but maybe mag-downtrend pa ito. Next major support niya is andito pa eh. So, delikado pa yan. So, if you're trading Poopy, if trading ang purpose nyo, dapat nakapag-cut loss na kayo dito pa lang. But if you're an investor, Popey is a good company. And I'm in it for long term. I'm just waiting for recovery. Pag nag-recover yan, I'm gonna be buying more. These are very good numbers. Good signs for Popey. They're managed by Ayala, so ang backup nila is very solid. And they have a very big project. Right? So Popey definitely is good for investing. But if you're a trader, wag mo nang pumasok. There's no sure reversal yet. And also dapat nakapag-cut loss na kayo dito sa taas pa lang. Sorry. Edsel, BRN. At BRN, look at that. Solid support right there. Good company si BRN. Look at the quarter 1 earnings, 1,000%. Annual earnings, 490%. Market is just bearish. Stabilizing. Look at that. Bollinger Band, pag what do you call this? Pag nag-narrow yan, magsa-stabilize yan. So, if it stabilizes, that means that it's gonna do sideways. So, right now, it's sideways. The best entry point is that support right there. And it's still at support. So, it's a good time to get in. Right? If ever, just be water nga again. Just adjust accordingly. Whatever happens to the market, adjust accordingly. If it breaks the support, then sell na lang muna. Sorry. Bloom BDO, please. Ayan, si Bloom naman nag-break, so wag mo nang pumasok. Dapat nag-sell na kayo dito. But if you're investing, it's currently at its support, so wait for a bounce. BDO from Shells. BDO. You're welcome, Edsel. Yan, si BDO. Alright, we're having a higher low now. Hindi pala, umabot pala ng support, right? So, sideways pa si BDO. Uy, mayroon siyang cash dividends, 0.30, napakaliit. So, really not that relevant. It broke out its first resistance, so that's a good sign. That's a good entry point. Pwede niyo ang gamitin na support. Most probably, this is gonna go up. The good find kay BDO. Right? Solid company, no questions asked. Maganda si BDO. So, but there's another resistance right here. If you really want to, you can use this MA20 as your support. Just cut loss below that. And meron naman another entry dito sa support right there. Right? So, BDO, it's still in the middle. Did break out. So, you can use that. I can't be sure. Ang gusto ko talaga is at support eh. I really don't like breakouts in this kind of market. So, wait for it at support. The best entry is at the support. But you can use this if you really like BDO. You can use that MA20 as your support. Just remember to cut loss if you're in it for trading. But if you're an investor, no questions asked. BDO is a good company. Right, so last two questions. Badet, Ramilo, right? GT Cap right there. So GT Cap is at its support. Let's see, dividends 3.50%. Where? Wow, very good dividend rate. Earnings very good. Annual medyo negative. So that's a solid support right there. Right. How solid it was hit once, twice, but support is usually an area, so it's a very good support right here. Forming a rounded bottom. If check out the patterns for rounded bottom for your entry point, right? There's an entry point for rounded bottoms, right? So check nyo lang yan. Pag na-break out nyo yung rounded bottoms, yun yung nangyari kay AR, right? Kay AR, nag-rounded bottom yan right here. Rounded bottom, the entry point was right here at this area, and then look at that, umakyat na. Same with GT Cap, right? Wait for that breakout point. I'm not sure if I have my file here for breakout. Yes, I think I have. Research, FF101. Yan. Hanapin ko lang yung rounded bottom for your entry. Ayun, eto. So for your convenience, yan, accumulation, rounded bottom yan. There's that accumulation area right there. Pag biglang nagsaspike na yung volume na yan, that's a good sign. That's your entry point right there. Pag na-break niya yung pag-bottom niya. Those are the moving averages. Pag na-break niya yung moving average niya, that's your entry point right there. Right, so, that's GT Cap. Antayin nyo lang yung breakout na yan sa moving average niya. Right? Kasi actually, nag-breakout na yan eh. Wait for that green accumulation. Antayin nyo yung mga volume. Pag nag-start na yung volume, dyan na kayo mag-enter. You can at this support also. If If ever it fails, then very low risk naman eh. Alright, so that's it for today. Ayan, last two questions na lang from Harris and Anne. M-wide po, sell. M-wide, yan. Actually, gaganda si M-wide eh, kasi mag-open yung airport ng Cebu eh. But yes, that's a resistance right there. Yep, sell lang muna because there's no signs of actually dito pa lang nag-sell na yun. Red sign na yun eh. Kung pumasok kayo sa bottom. Right, sell na muna. Right? But if you're here, taka lang ha, you're here, it held at MA20. Antayin mo lang mag-close below MA20, Harris. Just wait for it to close below MA20. If it closes below MA20, then that's a sell signal. Anyways, yung last nung Friday, maliit lang naman yung selling niya eh. Right? Very low selling volume, so maliit lang yung selling pressure. So, that's a good sign. Kahit na red na yan. Right? Eagle, si Ann. Eagle. Last question for today. Eagle. Tignan natin si Eagle. Ayan, very good. Consolidating right here. Bollinger Band is telling us that nagiging stable na siya. So, it's doing sideways. Kaso nga lang below MA20 yung natatrigger niya. This is hard to call. But if you really want to get in, wait for this. Antayin mo dito. Bumababa siya before recovering eh. Baka bumaba ulit before recovering. So, that's your entry point right there. At around this area, this is your support area right here. Antayin nyo lang yung support area na yan. Right, so, yes, I'll give you time to prepare for the market today. That's it for today. Again, if you want to support me, you can be a sponsor or just do, what do you call this? Be a sponsor or donate using the super chat option. That's it for today, guys. Right, so, I hope I was able to help you. Good luck sa trades today. Monday, it's always a beautiful day Monday. So, maraming earnings pag Monday. Yan nga lang. When you trade, adjust accordingly. Alright? Whatever happens to the price, look at the chart. What you see, if nakikita nyo na sell na yan according to the chart, then trade what you see. Sell it. Adjust accordingly. Right? Happy to help everyone. Alright, let's get rich together. Have a great day. Enjoy your Monday. Bye-bye. You're welcome. Taiwan's Diary. Don't really know your name, but you're welcome. Saan ba yun? Yan. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.